Alright guys, I am back for another little episode here, and we are going to be using these little pieces and some envelopes. These are just creamy linen envelopes that I got from a friend. So what we're going to do is we are going to kind of make some envelope pieces here. And I can't remember now how I had it set to make it. Give me a second, because I kind of marked it out. Oh, maybe it was this way. It was this way. Okay. Yep. Okay. So what I did is to kind of clean it up is I just kind of took my ruler from corner to the corner of what was already cut, and I'm just going to cut this piece off. And I'm going to tempt fate and do it by scissor and not by cutter, since I put a pencil mark on there. We'll see how it all turns out. And I think you guys are probably seeing this on Sunday, so happy Sunday. Yeah, so I think I'm going to have to just like revert to just telling you stories about the past or something, because telling you about life is probably getting pretty boring, because not a lot has changed. So I will tell you about my dreams that I had. So technically I'm recording this on Sunday. So, or Saturday, sorry, not Sunday. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a diagonal pocket here. I'm first going to ink though, I think. Ink and ink, right? Because I do think I want the background to not be covered with something, so that our tag or whatever we put in there, should I do the other side? Probably, right? Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I had a dream last night, and my grandma, who passed, she passed in 2009, right? I think so. I'm sure my mom will correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was 2009. I was trying to decide whether it was 2008 or 2009, and honestly, I can't remember. So it's either 8 or 9, so like 12 or 13 years ago. She was pretty sick and in dialysis before she passed. But anyways, she came to me in a dream last night, in the middle of the night. And I think I've said this before, where I think sometimes our loved ones come to us with like messages or gifts, maybe. Yeah, so anyhow, she came to me, and we were in our area. We have, when I was growing up as a kid, and I think I'm going to put this on the envelope instead of on the back of my paper so that I can get it more lined up. Anyways, and parts of that road back then were still dirt roads. And so her and I were walking, and it's called the Buckhorn Road. Even when I was growing up, it's always been called the Buckhorn. I don't know why. I don't know the history to that. But anyways, we were walking on one of the dirt roads up there, and I asked her, what do I do now? And okay, so before I continue to talk, I'm going to go ahead and show you. I'm going to wrap this around, kind of bend it, so that I can glue it right here. So it makes kind of like a little tuck back here. But I'm not going to glue it yet because we may do something here. Okay. No, we're going to glue it anyways. So I'm just going to glue the bottom on it. So anyhow, I said, what do I do now? I mean, because most of you know that I'm going through a divorce, and while it's mostly amicable, there's obviously emotions and stuff that go on, because it wasn't the prettiest from like August to February, and then things got a whole lot worse in February. So anyhow, that said, she was just like it was so weird. Like, we were literally walking, right? And she's like, you know, you just pick a new road. Like, and you know, you hear that, right? You hear that all the time. Just pick a different path. But I don't think you fully get it until you get it. So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. And it's one of those dreams. I know that some of you probably have had those dreams where you just know it was like a gift, right? So yeah, it was a gift. I'm gonna take it as such and take it to heart. So I just thought that was interesting. I thought a lot of you would enjoy hearing that, where it's, you know, I think sometimes we all, or not all, but sometimes we get caught so up in things that we forget that all we have to do is pick a different path. I was kind of thinking I would find something really cute to go there. I think this might be just a little bit, oh, well, actually, maybe. And then I might have to pause to go get the bling box, because that looks like that might need a little bit of bling on it. But yeah, so I think every day you just get a little bit better and a little bit better, right? Okay, let me pause the camera and I'll be right back. Okay, that turned out to be a really quick grab. So anyways, I think I'm going to put, minus my hair. Well, I was thinking that I would put maybe one in each corner here. Just a little dimension. So yeah, so that was a little uplifting thing to wake up to on a Saturday morning. I did appreciate that. Grandmas are great, aren't they? Okay. Okay, and then let's do a card here, and I don't even know like how big it should be. But again, I have another idea for it. Ruler. Oh my gosh, right in front of me. How ridiculous am I sometimes? So probably like 4.5 will fit in there. So, here's another kind of scrap. Let's do 4.5 by, I want it to sit down in there, so let's kind of see. gonna have to be just a little bit smaller. Oh, maybe not. Maybe that'll work. Let's take it to about here. And this one's gonna be kind of simple. Okay, let's double check, make sure I wasn't wrong. Nope, just like that, okay. And the next one's gonna be pretty similar to that, only I'm gonna wrap it in the other direction. Okay, and we are going to grab some lace here, kind of a flat lace or one that we can make flat. I need new scissors. All of these are getting pretty dull. Kind of do that, and I can't decide. We'll have to put this in here and can't decide on the which we should use here. I was thinking originally the poinsettia. Oops. Probably should put these in a different bag. So we'll try the Christmas tree, which still looks cute, but I was kind of hoping to pull that in there. Maybe I think I kind of like that. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and kind of pull. Sometimes if you pull the lace, it gives it just a little bit more dimension and not quite so clean. And I knew that was going to happen in one of these videos that I'm filming today. So it looks like when this one is loading, I'm going to have to go clean my glue tip. Originally, I wasn't going to do a mop up. I was just going to kind of like, you know, just do whatever. But then everybody was like, no, we're really sad that this challenge is over. So I figured the mop up might give you all and myself a little bit of closure to the whole process this year. I did have a lot of fun. It did get me through a lot of what's going on. Like being able to focus on something other than, oh, you know what? I'm kind of bummed that I didn't put that lace down further, but that's all right. Covered up the prettiest parts, darn it. Oh well. Such is life, right? Now, kind of what I'm thinking is that when it gets attached to a page, of course, the new owner of it can do whatever they want. But I was thinking about covering this up to where it could be a tuck here. And of course, we'll put a card here and a something here. Or it could be attached like so, and same thing, be hinged and just glued on those pieces right there and tuck on the other side. So I think what I'll do for now, I'm going to go ahead and cover this with some of the extra little pieces of this I have. I think I might have a strip that might just be just about perfect. Yeah, it's a little bit off. Let's see if I have another one. It's just a tad wider. Nope, I think that's gonna have to do it. Yep, we're gonna have to make it work. So maybe if we just came in a little bit. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna try to do some fancy footwork here. Let's flip it over, kind of where I think I want it. Do this. And cut that. And then maybe we'll try to fit it in. And then if we put it down just a tad from where I really want it, hopefully, if it all works out, it'll be just about right. Oh, but I think I'm getting hungry. Yeah, I think that will look super cute. Okay. I guess I could have probably used my glue stick for this, but finish inking that. That lace totally was like, I was like, oh no, we have a hitchhiker. No, goober, we don't have a hitchhiker. And then since I don't plan to really cover this with any paper or anything, I think I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of light inking in these areas. I need to switch out my thing, I guess. My little ink dauber pad, because it appears that it's crumbing everywhere. Oh, not my prettiest work, but it's so pretty. Okay, so let's work on a little tag or something for here. And I've got a ton of those little things. Little scraps like we just did on the thing, but I think I want it a little taller. Like something like this. And what if we just flipped it over and did half? Okay. And we'll make it into kind of like a Hermelinda tag. How about that? Oh, I am getting excited for Christmas. Not gonna lie. I am a Christmas freak. And I've been seeing memes all over Facebook about people who, like, every time they decorate before Christmas, or like before Thanksgiving, that an elf loses its life. One of those funny ones. I mean, it's meant to be funny, but I'm just like, well, hate to break it to a lot of you guys, but I literally will probably start my decorating for Christmas like mid of next week. Like, I'm just, I don't know. Maybe I'll wait a week or two. I don't know. But I literally am so excited for Christmas this year. Because I feel like it's the first Christmas in a really long time that's not going to be ruined, you know? So, that said, that one's too big. Too much, too big. We did something simple like that little guy. Yep, let me trim out what we used the other day. So excited. Woot, woot. I was actually just thinking, I've got some of that glitter stuff out. Maybe you could just touch a little bit around the edges. To gussy up the tag a little bit, huh? Oh, and what if, yep, I don't know which side to use. We'll use that side, okay? But, hold on. If we do that, it's not gonna lay flat against the page. Or like, it's gonna pop up. All right, so we'll rethink the top of that, but for right now, so that's how it's gonna look. So I'm gonna toss a little bit of this stuff. It is Opal Glitter Medium. So I'm just going to use my finger tool. Get a little bit of it on my fingers. And just kind of add just a touch around here. I don't know if you can even see it, but unfortunately the camera doesn't like to pick up shiny stuff. Okay. Okay, I'm going to leave that laying open to dry. And then hopefully by the time we're done with the video, it will be ready. And I was wondering, should we add a little bit to this? Well, let's just see what it looks like. Yeah, I think so. And just around the edges, I think. And just very little. And it does kind of pull those rhinestones in. Out because I got a little bit on there. Just a touch. Whew, all that glitter. Actually, probably gonna have to pause the video and go wash my hands before I start anything else, I think. You would think I would learn to bring water with me, right? I hope I like that. I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but just a little bit of shimmer in there kind of brings it to life. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and set this up like, well, hopefully it's not too wet, right? Okay, so let's figure out what kind of size card needs to go in that one. 4.5 by, let's say 6 1/4. Okay, I'm gonna set that up out of the way. And I don't know what this is. Let's see, that's 4 1/4. Yeah, why not? So let's see, I said 6 1/4, right? And so on that one, it's roughly the outside there. Okay. Let's see. Yep, that'll still fit in there nicely. All right, and we're gonna keep this one equally as simple yet charming. Oh, I'm getting pretty lightheaded. Strange. Just use this down in this corner. Like so. Oh, did you guys just see that? I don't know what that was all about. I wonder if that medium had a little bit of odor to it. That's what was giving me a little bit of lightheadedness. That or I need a nap. That's entirely possible. And if I'm thinking right, this little card will end up just The tree just barely popping out there. Yep. Okay. And that's still sticky, but so then, yeah, like that. Like that. Whoop, whoop. Very pretty, I think. Okay, let's do the next one. We'll let those little things dry. And actually, I'm going to pause it for a second so I can go wash my hands so it's not all over this new card. Okay, so let's do this one here. And it's going to have to be just a bit different as far as how much wraps around, I think, because I'm going to end up having to cut off the bottom to kind of make it flow. So we'll do it the opposite direction as we did the other one, just in case the new owner would like to do like a centerfold thing. It's kind of what I was thinking, but like in the center of their journal, maybe. So we'll do almost the same thing, only like I said, it'll be a little bit different because and I think I didn't ink the outside of the last one. So while I'm here, I'm just going to ink all the edges, and then we'll figure it out in a minute. And you know what? I may end up having to create a different scrap too. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, so I don't even know where my thought process or like storytelling brain is today, but oh, I think I told you guys in the summer, one new thing in the area. I told you during the summer that they were redoing our bridge. They did finally get that done. That's been a while ago though. But when you are working, you know what? That if we were to cut that down just a little bit, we could actually fit it in. So let me show you. Just take a little bit off of it. Just a tad. And then, oh, did I? Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? Let's go this direction here. So it'll be very similar. Wait a minute, what am I doing here? Okay, so I want that side. There we go. I was like, wait a minute, something's not right. So I'm just gonna kind of bend it up there, draw where I want to cut to where the angles are about the same, close enough, and then I'm going to take off just a sliver of the width. See, I mean, it's not the right side, but if I take a sliver of the width off, then I can kind of make it a little bit, make it look like it's on purpose smaller. Does that make sense? Hopefully. Hopefully that's what we're doing. And that did not work. Okay. So I'm going to scrap that piece and let's just see. I've got a ton of that one, but I hate to pause the video again. So what else do we have? Probably nothing. All right, I'll be right back again. Well, it turns out that I can't find any more of this paper, so we're just going to have to fake it till we make it, I guess. So what I've decided to do is I'm going to go ahead and just glue this down and trim around the edge and hope that it matches. I'm sure it probably will, but sometimes we just don't want to admit defeat, right? And I'm probably not on camera very much, right? Seems pretty common thing for me. All right, I need to go eat here soon. So we'll finish this up and then I'll go eat. Okay. Okay. Kind of a little loud, but it is what it is, right? And then I need to ink this. And then we'll have to ink the bottom once I get it glued on. I'm gonna go ahead and ink it like, or glue it like I did the last one. That seemed to work out pretty darn good. Only I didn't think that out very well because it's not going to have its little lip there, but okay. It is okay, right? Now I'm just trying to decide how to cut through this at a straight line. Might be one of those times where you just close your eyes and we hope for the best. Okay. And I'm not quite there. All right, no worries. We'll just take the scissors, go clean it up. But I think I got closer than I would have if I had just freehanded that. Okay. And this flap isn't as big as the other one, but that's okay. Right, we're using scraps. Okay, we are on our way. Unfortunately now, though, I don't know how much time has elapsed. So, yeah, there's that. So we're just going to make this quick. Quick. Okay, we want that one on there. I don't know if I've ever crafted this fast before. Oh, I'm sure I have, but and I just realized how quiet I'm being. Apologies, guys. You're probably wondering why I went to that row instead of like taking it off organized like. It's because I don't know if you can see, but they're starting to come off the little gluey, blubbery plastic thing on that row. So, and the one in. So in case I wanted to like pull the other ones off for a different project, like a line. Okay. And I have tons and tons and tons of little scraps over here, so probably not any of the right size, but this one might be a little bit different, right? Hey, how about that? 4.5 already. Make sure it fits. Okay, and we'll take it to the 6-inch mark. So a little bit of that lace up here again. You know, the other thing I'm excited about having the new space is that I'm going to be able to find a lot of the stuff that I have like misplaced this year, like my other Christmas box. I'm kind of really excited about that because I have a lot of things that are misplaced. Like there's some laces and stuff that I got for my birthday that I can no longer find because I put it somewhere. It's somewhere. I'm going to go down just a little bit further on this side so I can catch a little bit more of the lace on this part here. You guys might get a full hour of crafting. That'll take forever to download, but yeah, that's more what I was thinking of the last one, so that you can kind of see this scallops down here. Oh no, one of the kids let the cats in. Ugh. Okay, set that for aside for a minute. Okay. I think I'm gonna still do one of the Hermelinda type tags. Just a skosh different because I don't have that same size that I did for the other one as far as like width in the same type of paper. So okay, and that turned out badly. Hold on. This is kind of that sparkly paper again. I was thinking some of those not quite big enough. I'm going to go ahead and cap that because I just about raked my finger across it, which would not be good to bleed on camera, huh? I mean, I think unfortunately that's happened before, but if we can avoid it. Oh, she's kind of cute, huh? Yeah, let's go ahead and put her on there. Okay, and since that's already sparkly, I don't think that I'm going to go ahead and do a anything on that as far as that gel medium there. Okay, and we still need a card for the other side. Oh, come on. You fit a little bit ago. Yeah, it's pretty tight. I'm going to go ahead and trim that down just a tiny bit. And then we'll have to re-ink it, of course, but... There, that's like perfect. Oh, I love it. Okay. Now let's do a card, pretty simple, like we did the last one. Let's see what we've got for scrap wise, because I don't want to cut any more big pieces if we can help it. And we might have to. I've got this. That was one of the ones that I messed up the edges. I'm not crazy about that dark color though with it. Or we could do something just a tad bit different. And we could I'm gonna have to cut this down. Okay. So we decided that was like 4.5, right? So I'm gonna cut it down to 4.25. And then we decided 6 was probably a good idea for it. So we'll do those. Okay, and then throw some of this on there. So those of you that watch Yellowstone, are you like super excited for the new season to start? I kind of watched it over the summer, but as we all know, I was kind of checked out over the summer. Yep, okay, love that, love that. And let's go ahead and use a tree again, just down in the corner, like I did on the last one. Like so, but you know, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure it fits. Yep, perfect. Well, almost perfect. Hold on. Looks like I might need to change or trim off some of that piece we just did. Just wondering if that might be the case. Better. Okay. I'm gonna put this little guy here in the corner, and then we will put the other one together, and we will have another mop-up session complete. So cute. Oh my goodness. It's on the front. Okay, and then this little guy is dry. So there we go. All right, so we know what's on the inside, and there's the outside. Super cute. All right, guys, thanks for joining me on this adventure of mopping up, and I will just talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.